Yo, what's going on, guys? Gonna be showing you secret OP Tristana top lane. She currently has the highest win rate against the most picked top laner in the game right now, which is 𝗕𝐂𝐈𝐀𝐋𝐒 top lane with the tank build. She also does incredibly well against other ranged top laners such as Vladimir, Lucian, Akshan, just to name a few. She does well against anything that wants to space out and slowly whittle you down. She really struggles against all-in champions. Things like Renekton and Set can be very challenging, so I would very recommend you to ban Renekton. If you don't, you'll be sad. For your runes, you can go Hellblades or press C-Tax on Impact, Eyeball, Ravenous with Presence, Bloodline. We're up against a 𝗕𝗀𝗀𝗋. Should be interesting. We're going to go ahead and start our E. We want to get damage on him immediately. I didn't use my E because I thought he was going to fade away. So we'll use our E on our next Hellblade cycle. Or if we can get closer in on him, then use it. Because you want to hit at least 3 autos on them if you're going to use your E. Otherwise, it's like not really worth it. His range creeps are focusing me down. Got it. So even though we haven't used our E yet, even if we had, it's very long cooldown, and if we can only get one auto off, because it takes about an auto attack to even launch the thing, so it's usually best to do it towards the start of your pressy attack. That way it shoots off quicker, because it actually goes off quicker the more attack speed you have. Alright, we need to get some damage on him. We actually got a decent amount on him there. I'm okay with that trade. We need to get this ward down here in a second. Nice. You want to get your ward down around 2:40 as a top laner, because that's when things start to get dangerous if you're not warded up. We're going to go in since we have level 3 advantage. I was not going to be able to kill him, so I pulled off to get the cannon minion and several others. If I stayed on him, I was going to miss up to 4 or 5 minions there. We need to float in single auto attacks and then back out of turret range on him. So there, we autoed backed out. That is going to put him to where his passive is not healing him since he just took damage from me. We're going to stand close to the minion to make it easier to last hit. And we're going to hold on to our W since we don't know where enemy jungler is. We could die to a jungle gank here, possibly. We need to keep a close eye on the minimap. But I will hit him with my E. Alright, he's given up so much CS. This is perfect. Just because you're not killing your opponent, don't get frustrated or stressed. As long as you are being aggressive with them, pressuring them, and still getting your last hits. We have like 4 times this guy's CS to where when we recall, we're going to have way more items in him. We're going to float in a single auto there. I'm going to go ahead and put this on his turret and it will blow up on him. Just like that. Put the E on the turret, it'll blow up on the minions and the 𝗕𝗀𝗋, and if he tries to run away from it, I just shoot him right there in the face. We're gonna go in bush, try to force him to use Q. We'll jump him right into turret. I'm actually fine with resetting here. I don't feel like I have to stay. My other wave's gonna catch up in time. They're not gonna be able to push it fast enough, and I can go back and get some decent items. We'll go ahead and pick up boots. We'll TP back. I don't want to miss cannon XP, and we ended up missing it anyways. Oh well. I want to take off his bone plating and then all in him here. Pop that minion on him. We only missed 1 melee for it. Now we can look for something a little bit bigger. We'll try to E him in midair. W, bada boom, he's gone. He tried to fight it because he's frustrated, and he did have minion advantage there for a little bit. The issue is like we talked about, I had item advantage, so I come back to lane and then we can pick up the kill. Oftentimes you're not going to be able to solo kill your opponent level 1, level 2 because they'll play very safe like what this 𝗕𝗀𝗋 did, but I mean on the flip side, he has very little CS, so when he comes back to lane here, the position he's going to be in won't be really any better, even though I haven't back to spend my gold again. Your Q doesn't cost any mana. Your W, your E, and your R do. They cost quite a bit. So I'm going to E the cannon here and try to blow this up on the whole wave. I can look to reset. It's a decent option. We missed some of those. Would also like to get a plate if possible. I do have to be a little bit careful here because Garen has a massive HP advantage on me. So I'm going to have to keep him at max range and just not let him get close. If he gets too close, I'm going to have to W away immediately. The second he hits level 6, he can kill me. I see where Master Yi is on the mini-map. We're going to keep a close eye on that. Yeah, I have to leave now. I don't know where Master... Yep, there he is. I'm going to W away, start my recall in midair. We're out of vision. Even if he leaves bush, he's not going to be able to see us. And even once he does, we're close enough to turret. We should be fine. We're going to go straight for our 𝗕𝘂𝐴. You can go for a shield bow if it's an all-in matchup like a 𝗕𝐂𝐈 or a Pantheon. Otherwise, 𝗕𝘂𝐴 is a lot better for kiting out immobile melee champions like a Sion, a Garen, or a Cho'Gath. Or a highly skill shot reliant matchup. I guess Cho'Gath's very skill shot reliant. Another top laner that comes to mind that skill shot. I can't really think of any, but I mean, if someone was playing something like Xerath top, then having the 𝗕𝘂𝐴 would be really nice for dodging those out. Gonna try to push him off that melee minion. Very nice. Currently have double his CS. He's gonna come in for a cannon, so I'm gonna posture back, and then he's gonna step up for it like this. That was a really rough trade for him to take. I had a feeling he was gonna do that. I'm gonna R him in midair, and then we're gonna jump out. On kills and assists, you get your jump back. Remember, you can use your E or your R while you are in midair, or you can even start your recall animation like we did earlier. We're definitely gonna die here. Our W's on a cooldown. That really sucks. At the very least, we've soaked 3 or so Master Yi ganks. Now, granted, most of them, they haven't been great, but we pulled them up top at least 3 times. So, it is what it is. Garen's dead. All is good. We're going to keep going into our 𝗕𝘂𝐴 here. Can't quite afford the pickaxe. We might just go for the tier 2 boots. Their team is definitely on the 80 heavy side. I'll get Berserker Griefs for now. I also got to blow my nose. Tristana's top scales really well as long as you have a frontline champion on your team, and we do. We have a Malphite. If you don't, then... If you don't have a frontline champion, you should absolutely not play Tristana top, because no matter how fed you get, if the enemy team does have a frontline, the game's not in your favor if it goes late game at all. He just wasted his spin, and I'm missing like all my autos on him. I don't want to re-jump in on him because I'm tanking all these minions, so I'm gonna just relax. We'll pop a refill. We have vision of him. He's getting back his stuff. He's getting his health back. I'm gonna pop my Q and shove this. I don't know where Yi is, so I'm not even gonna step up for the turret. Feels a little bit too sussy for me. I'm just gonna leave. We never have vision of Yi, very rarely, and my ward's on cooldown. So, okay, there he is. We see where he is. We can play aggressive now. Cool. It looks like he's going in for my jungler or my mid laner. Now we can be very aggressive with this guy. Once again, our Q does not cost mana. It's not possible to freeze it on Tristana, unfortunately. She might actually be the best champion of the game if she could pause her E on targets exploding when they die. If she could, that'd be so intense. But she can't, so we're not even gonna bother trying to freeze that. I'm gonna put the E on the turret. He took some serious damage from that. And we got mana back from Presence of Mind. Yeah, he's not gonna quite be able to get to me there. Got him. He lost too much HP before he went in for that. When I turned on him there, if he tried to run, he was gonna die because I still had my dash, so he kind of did the only thing he could do there other than just recalling and getting his health back, which would have been a decent choice as well. I think Lily is fighting E in the jungle there, so I should be fine to take this plate. Put E on the turret to shove the wave. I'm going to put all my autos on it until it's time to last hit one of these. And yeah, I'm just going to leave. After his Q ends, then I jump. I might still die, though. That sucks. Still have my Ignite at the very least. Have my teleport. 4th or 5th time Yi visited us. Oh, I greeted out for it a little bit. I really wanted that last plate, but as you can see on the mini map, it says 2, which means that tiny, you can't see it here, that tiny little sliver, like there's 2, this is counting as 2 plates because we didn't quite get it. Oh well. We got our 𝗕𝗂𝐻𝐻. That'll help us to land our full E. Once again, if you land a full E on a champion, it gives you jump resets. Garen's not going to expect our all-in power here. Yi's top side, I can't do anything. I need to ward here like right now because he might try to come over here. He just got Herald. Oh my god! That was way too close. I figured Garen's R was still on cooldown because so was mine, and Tristana's R isn't even that long of a cooldown early on. But wow, that was way closer than I wanted it to be. Plus Master Yi came out of nowhere. We used our W resets off the Garen, get away there. Yeah, Yi has no business doing this. He didn't time his Q properly there either. And he should die. Yeah. He's a goner. I'll take it. You know what? I'll take it. I knew there was a high chance we were going to die, but at the very least, since we had our R, I figured we could kill Master Yi. Because if he doesn't quite make contact with me, and I go to arm away, if he Qs, he's not dodging any turret shots with his Q. So I could build space with my R early on before he technically makes contact to dodge turret shot. And yeah, that's what ended up happening. He held his Q, which was good, so he could end up dodging a turret shot. But he ended up dying for it, so it's hard to say if it was really worth it for him. Guess if Garen can get first turret, doubt it though. I have cannon wave. This whole game has honestly felt like a 2 versus 1. Every single one of Master Yi's kills has been off of me. He literally hasn't killed a single other laner. This happens very frequently though on Tristana top. People love to camp you since you're being so aggressive with their teammate. Garen's still not a full item. Oh, I just missed cannon. Yikes. So we have 100 CS. We didn't get much out of that. I thought he might try to turn, and then I was going to use my E and kite him out with 𝗕𝗂𝐻𝐻. He just did not want to fight that. Don't know where Yi is once again. It's making things very challenging. Okay, he's bot. Awesome. Now I can play the game. I want that plate. We can heal back off Ravenous and Bloodline here. Taking a turret shot isn't the end of the world at this point. He's dead. Gives us space to do things here. He just ate triple hell blades. Oh, oh, yeah, we goofed. We goofed. I thought he was going to turn on me, and I got kind of spooked, but yeah, that wasn't worth. We should have just killed him, taken the damage. He has a lot of all-in damage because of his R ignite. We should have just killed him, like I said. Master Yi went for a lethality build. All right, his wolves are up. We might be able to kill him when he goes for wolves. Oh, it makes me so sad that we didn't kill the Garen there. I couldn't reach him with my R, and he has faster base movement speed than me. We could go mid here and kill Lux for sure. Lux has no Q. Yeah, this is a freebie if she just steps up a little bit. Master Yi goes in full speed. He's going to walk into me with no R. Or at least he should have. I don't know where he went. Wait, where did Master Yi go? W right over. Hey, Lux. Get our slow on her. Down she goes. I need to go back top and catch my own wave. I'll let him have the cannon. We have so many Des, but we put ourselves in a really good spot with the CSing and lane bowling to where we're still going to be able to carry this game. So, at the end of the day, if you're still CSing really well, the Des only means so much. We'll jump in. We can get our resets off of him really fast anyways. Down he goes. After we proc our full E, we can jump away. Plus, we still have 𝗕𝗂𝐻𝐻. Gale Force is basically a Lucian Dash, which does a bunch of damage. And it's an execute. I just saw Mastery bot lane, I'm pretty sure. Oh my god, these minions. So I'll take his I'll take this. I'm not gonna use my Q or my E. We should be able to fight him when he's on his wolves. He'll probably have his Q on cooldown as he starts it. Oh, Lily just started it. That was kind of weird. Or she tried to. Lux is stepping back up. This is going to be free if Malphite R's. He's going back bot side. Malphite should really just R this. That's a 100% a free kill. Garen's still no full item. He also went Berserker Greed build, which I think is really greedy against AD top lane. His spin's on a cooldown. Down he goes. We had one or two misclicks there. Still had our R. We were out of range of his R. I don't know if his R would have even quite killed me there since he's behind. It's not a level 2 R, it's only level 10. Go ahead and take this turret. I'm going to path away from this wall. I don't want Lux snaring me underneath it. Don't know where she's at. She can just be waiting on the other side. And look at that health. 24 per auto at least. That's not even including our base health regeneration. Yeah, it feels very nice. I need to get a ward on this opposite side. Ooh, Mastery just popped off. I'm going to have to stay alive to carry this. If I die to Garen or die to another Yi-gank, they probably just win. They have Seraphine and Lux to pill for him. Spins on a cooldown. I don't feel too insecure about using my jump there since I already know where the E is. It doesn't really cost me anything. I'll try to take this and then I can go for the Lux. Oh, Garen's coming over here. What a goof. My stuff's on cooldown. Lux is tunneling hard for that turret. I can't do anything with these standing there. He's pretty fed too. This could be warded. This very well could be. I need a teammate. This is too risky. I don't know where Garen went. Alright, there's Garen. Kind of want to take these Lilia's camps. I'm getting priority pushed off the map. Whenever that happens, it's safest to be in your jungle's jungle. Your jungler's jungle. Turn on our Q. I'll even use my E since I have blue buff right now. Go ahead and reset. We're sitting on a massive recall, even if Garen's still not full item. We see Mastery's topside on Gromp. If I stay to fight, mess with Garen, I'll likely just die for it. We'll pick up Collector. After Collector, usually going for IE is your best bet. If you need sustainability, you'd want a Guardian Angel or a Bloodthirster. But in terms of max possible damage, this is her max possible damage build, which is great as long as you have a frontline champion. We have AP Malphite. That's good enough. He'll press R. He'll be the front line until he dies. And we'll get massive resets off of kills and assists and full E procs on champs. I don't want to steal this guy's minions. But I do want to shove the wave. I'm going to stand away from my minions so she can't AoE all of us. Oh no. I don't like this situation. Yeah, this is a bad situation. I could have jumped in and maybe killed Lux. I think I would have just secured my own death against the Yi's the thing. The Yi would have just sliced me up really fast. He's too full item. I don't have any armor. I'll have to get a G at some point this game because of the Yi. Oh, he doesn't have R. I could go over there. Lily's tearing him up. Down she goes. Nice, nice, nice. I love Lifesteal. Lifesteal is very balanced. Most balanced stat in the game. It should definitely exist. And it is very fun. Very fun. Lifesteal and true damage. The only thing that can make League of Legends better is if every champion had 100% true damage and 100% lifesteal. That would just make the game infinitely more dynamic and balanced, I think. I think they're going down the right path with Kraken Slayer. I just think they didn't go far enough. I think what Kraken Slayer should do is just turn 100% of your damage output into 10,000% bonus true damage, and that would be just so much cooler. Why stop at once per 3 autos? That's my question. Why not go all the way? Why don't we just get rid of armor and magic resist items altogether? Because like, what's the point of having them if everything's true damage? Just get rid of them. It's like we can just play Halo with a 0 HP, 0 shields, and just use battle rifles. That's awesome, right? That's how I feel about true damage. It's just so yucky. There's so many items in League that give armor or magic resist, and then there's the abilities that give damage reduction like Warwick Fear, and then you just have true damage come in. Just like, what's even the point of all these different resistances? Magic resist, physical resist, armor shields, magic resist shields, percent base resistances, and then bam, true damage. Nope, beats all of it. Fun stuff, but at least we get to take advantage of that on Kraken Slayer for Trist. That being said, Kraken Slayer usually isn't worth it because you lose out on so much mobility. Gonna arm away, down he goes. I used Gale Force to kite him out. It's usually best to use Gale Force stuff first if they're already in combat with you. Your W has a really long startup animation. The main thing I haven't really showed you guys is using your W to cancel out CC. If you're about to get CC'd, whether it's a snare, knock up, stun, whatever, as long as you start your W, they can't cancel it. You can only stop Trist's W once she's in the air, but if you've noticed, Trist is thick as heck, so... Yep, down he goes. So Trist is, look how thick I am. There's about a half a second between where Trist starts her W and actually lifts off like a plane, right? So as long as you start up your W that way, if you're getting CC'd, you go right through it. So if Zach's trying to knock you up, no, he can't. Obviously the damage will still connect on you, but the CC itself won't really apply. It's the same way with like how Yon can use his Q and his R. So there, we just use it. And we got him. Not bad. If we got a few more lucky crits, we might have been able to live. It is what it is. Mastery's killed us 4 times. He's killed us every single time. Poor Garen. Garen has 0 kill potential on us. Once you have Gale Force, any slow, any immobile melee champion will never ever be able to solo you ever with Gale Force because it's a free Lucian dash. Free Lucian dash. Never can it kill you ever. And it's pretty much, it goes off instantly. It's not like you have to charge it up like a Xerath Q. There's such little things in League yet you actually have to charge up in a meaningful way. I feel like that's why champions like Xerath just, they struggle so much more than you think they would because they have something unique about them, like Xerath, most range in the game pretty much. And yet he consistently struggles across all elos. It's because there's so many things in his kit that there's constant counterplay against, where other champions, there's really not that counterplay actively existing in their kit. Like, can you really say there's much counterplay to Trist? No, not really. The closest thing to counterplay is pressing Malzahar R on her, but you could say that about any champion. Malzahar R on anything is OP because there's no counterplay. What makes Trist no counterplay is if you do her W properly, there's nothing in the game that can CC or stop you from using your W. Not a single thing. I Gale Forced away and executed him. Very cool. Didn't want him to one-shot me with a potential lucky crit with double strike. That would make me very sad. If I had Gale Force up, I would W Gale Force into this Lux, or even W buffer into Flash, jump on her head. And she's all alone, I think. Oh, hey, buddy. Look at that healing. Me gusta. Hey, buddy. She's lucky that my Q and my Hell Blades are on cooldown there. I already burnt it on the Zeri. Zeri's actually really strong right now. I've seen her win rates in multiple roles and super, super high. I don't even know if they nerfed her this patch, but last time I checked, her win rate top, mid, and bot were all like top 5. It's really, really high. Assume they had to nerf that. Hey Garen, your spin's on cooldown. Down he goes. We take a few turret shots. Really big deal because we have lifesteal. It just doesn't matter. If you're able to attack, lifesteal is the tankiest stat in the game. The best tank stat. It's so fast and it's so its scaling is so much better than just HP, since there's so many items that just do more damage the healthier you are, or the more HP you have. Max health damage items like Leandri's are demonic. Down she goes. I'm a little surprised they haven't surrendered at this point. I think they stuck with it because they're like, oh look, you can kill Trist, but they're killing me 2 versus 1. Like, I was always missing health when he was messing with me. At this point, I don't think there's anything he can do against me. Our Q's on cooldown, that's all right. We can still fight Zeri. Hellblades is up. She just hit me with something. I don't think it matters though, because the damage is low, and I don't think it's like a Veigar where she gets a permanent stack off that. Wish I had a word delay right there. We never really want to be frontlining in blind areas. That's how you end up dying. You need to have clear, concise vision. That is the key to playing ranged kite champions, is you gotta know where the enemies are by constantly scanning the mini-map, or as much as you possibly can. We're gonna pop Q here, so I can't really stay and shove this anyways unless I get some really good vision. Oh, I just threw up in my mouth. Oh my god. Oh wow. Anyways, we jumped on her, Gale Force into her, and it makes it really easy to land the rest of your E. That's why Gale Force is so good. Three or four of them are still mid here. I guess 3 of them, because 2 are dead. Garen's trying to reset, but he can't. My team's stopping him. They just lose here. It'd be nice if Tristana's bomb went from turret to turret if it had that much range. That'd be awesome. And I think we just end here. That's awesome. Hey, friend. Got my W back off that. I need to heal up off these minions. He's coming back. Oh, I gotta get out. Oh. Might have just outplayed myself. I might have lived if I didn't do that, but at the same time, if he just landed 1 or 2 more autos on me, I was gonna die. Flick on that Q. Get all of our health back off of just wolves. Very nice. Very nice. Got a nice little ward right here. I don't think they have vision of me, so when one of them steps up to get vision, I'll hop the wall, W, E them in midair, and they will die pretty quick. Oh, I think minion just saw me there. Yeah, that sucks. Oh man, I should have just jumped the wall. I thought he got snared by Jinx traps. If he did, he came out of it so fast. Probably because he has Merc Treads and Tenacity, so let's say her thing's a 1-second snare. It only lasted half as long on him. I should have just jumped the wall to get away from that situation. We're also sitting on a lot of gold. Got full Bloodthirster, and I wouldn't mind getting a GA. Since we're doing so much split pushing, I think Hullbreaker might be the better item. I should have just ended the game. Only reason I didn't is because this is a video and I figured we might make some cool plays or something. It's kind of hard with Mastery. If I jump in raw, he can kill me so quick. Hullbreaker is an amazing item for range split push champs. It's not nerfed on range champions for some reason. So if you're a range champ that can split, like Trist or Vayne, it's just so freaking strong. In fact, I'll just buy that. Never mind. What do I want? What you need? I don't know, man. There's a lot of items that would be pretty strong on us right now. I wouldn't even mind going Hourglass. I think Hourglass would be comical. It's not bad on Trist in terms of like providing 0 value like it would on like a Vayne, but like in terms of stats, like Trist has AP scaling on her W 50%. She's got some AP scaling on her E and her R. Got him with my R, ignite, auto attack, down he goes. Kind of glad I had hourglass there. And that's how you do it. Kill, jump, kill, jump, kill, jump. Now that we're this big, the only person who can get us is E. And if we kite it out properly, even he's going to struggle with that. Garen still at 0 kills. I'm not in a charitable mood, so I don't really want to give him one. He shouldn't be able to kill us here. Oh, please, 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 no. Nice. Anyways, guys, if you enjoyed this Tristana top lane gameplay commentary guide, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. My name is Kingstixbusiness. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time. Looking at damage dealt to enemy champions, we had a nice little lead over the competition. For damage taken, we'd actually taken quite a bit. I guess that's just what comes with it when you get ganked that much. For runes, we applied our Hella Blades. We had 103 empowered autos, and we landed 88% of the full 3. So it wasn't just I landed one, ran away. We landed most of them. We landed vast majority. Sudden impact gave us 1,000 bonus damage. Max out eyeballs, max out ravenous. Pretty standard in a long game like this. Presence of mind gives back nearly 3,000 mana. Very useful rune, highly underrated rune. And Bloodline completed by a 17-minute mark. It was giving value prior to that though, with less life still, but still very useful. All in all, Tristana top lane, insane pick, does absurdly well versus 𝗕𝐂𝐈, and on top of that, other ranged top laners like Vayne, Action, Vladimir just very well against